All right, so I'm right up on us, so hopefully that's loud enough. Just speak loudly today. But anyway, so you asked me how my day was. Thank you. The internet was cutting out all night, pretty much in and out, and that is frustrating when you are an online therapist because people are hanging on your words, and when you don't have working internet, it is frustrating. I might have told you, but I paid full price for the highest speed 6 months in advance, and so it's still cutting out. And so one of the things that I'm learning from my experience in Cambodia is to slow down in life, to enjoy what you do have, to appreciate the stuff you have, and also that maybe Suleiman's offer to go to Africa and do some awesome shit it's becoming more enticing. Also, there's a fucking spider in my place, dude, that's like the size of a human hand. But other than that, I'm okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and the spider, you just left it there. You just like, okay, we're gonna chill, hang out here.
No, I left it be. I don't even fuck with a spider that big.
Okay, but like, which floor is the problem? Did they have the third floor problem, or all of the floors are fucked up? 'Cause I remember you telling me that they had some issue getting it on the third floor.
Good question. They ended up putting it on every floor, but for some reason, and the speed is fast, it's just that it cuts out. And so when it cuts out, it goes completely off. And so then you lose your call when you're on Zoom or whatever. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
You gotta.
It'll restart for you. It'll restart for you sometimes, but it's the internet. It's not, and it's just this internet here. My internet at my last place was working fine. Also, I got a haircut yesterday, and so now there's no more dyed bits, which is kind of sad. I kind of liked that part.
Why? I think you're gonna age with grace, man. You got the stylish silver fox look. You know what I mean?
Totally. Speaking of, I saw a dude today at breakfast. He was almost 100 years old. It's crazy, right?
What the hell? What
Yeah.
are you doing around 100 years old?
And then my little buddy was there. This girl.
In Cambodia? In Cambodia as well? Wow.
There's this little girl that comes and hangs out with me every morning, and she's maybe like 10 or 11, and she's got short hair, right? She's got hair as short as mine. So for the longest time, I thought it was a dude. I thought she was a dude, little boy. Yeah, so it's funny.
Happens, quite often.
Yeah. So she has a short hair, and I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not making this up. For the first 3 weeks I was here, like, she would be right there. So I finish work, I take my motorbike, and I go to breakfast somewhere in Siem Reap. And it was like every day, that's the place that she was too. Like, and I'd be like, after a couple weeks of it, I was like, all right. Like, is somebody tracking me? This is CIA fucking with me here. This is weird. And so, so I would purposefully go to like random ass parts of town to avoid her. And then she'd still fucking be there. There was this one restaurant where like it had like a window in the back, and I sat all the way in the back. And like the window like goes to the outside because like Cambodia is like wild like that, and it just has like random windows from places. And straight up, she just walked right by my window. I'm like, fuck this fucking kid. Yeah, so I'm in negotiations with her now. If she lets me, I will pay for her education. If she lets me,
Okay.
but she's got to ask her mom. She said. She also said she's afraid of me. And the person that does the translation is the lady that I eat breakfast with every morning. She's like the lady that, like the waitress. So she's the one that's my go-between with me and my little friend. Anyways, long story short, I feel hopeful because today was the first day she was like, well, I would consider going to school. I was like, yes. She's
I
a
think
funny
that would
kid,
be
man.
very good.
Yeah, dude. What if our kids don't want to go to school, Suleiman? Would that be sad for you?
Yeah. I think, well, maybe it's the definition of school, but I mean, there should be some type of education, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's not necessarily in what we traditionally define as schools.
Yeah. Roger that.
Mm.
Um.
One of the things I really liked in the past, they used to have these training centers, these trade skills that people would go through. So people would be actually interning for the majority of their early lives with something that they love. And I think this is what we can do a lot to discover different type of skills that they want to explore. And once they find something they like, have them be with a mentor or someone that can guide them, maybe an older student who's further down the line.
Yeah. In many ways, Suleiman, you've been a mentor to me, even though I'm pretty sure I'm older than you at this point. Um,
I think
so,
that's a good thing about the life. You mentor me, I mentor you, because we have different experiences, you know.
yes, indeed. Indeed, my sir.
But you're better. But you're better at it, though. You're better at it, though. Really,
Um,
really, Kevin. You have this elegance about it that I really appreciate. You know, it takes me sometimes after a session, I'm like, well, Kevin just gave me some really good advice without actually saying one word.
it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. I really love the way you lead by example, and I think that it'll serve you well in your political career. In your political career, during your tenure as what is it, president of the Gambia, but also as a leader in Anika. I know that your heart is in the right place to do this work, and I also know that. I mean, I trust you just knowing you one on one as a friend. It's like, I don't know. I guess I respect you street cred wise because like you walk the walk, man. You walk the walk, baby. And you're very human, and I really earnestly feel in my heart that when I'm around you, God, Allah, or whatever you call God these days, a herd of pink unicorns in the sky, Buddha, Jesus, whatever, the Force, may the Force be with you, whatever, aliens and shit. It's like that unconditional positive regard of like God's love, nothing creepy, just real sense of like God exists within you. Dude, I feel that with you every single time I talk to you. And so I'm like really honored to get to work with my friend who's attached to God somehow in this weird way. It's also very elegant. You're kind of nonchalant about your relationship with God, but it's very clear. Even though you probably don't, I mean, I've never heard you oversell it. I talk about God probably more than you do. And yet it's really evident with you, and so you provide me the peace in friendship where I think I also provide for you. I think you relax around me too sometimes because it's like neither one of us has to be responsible for every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I know that Suleiman is smart enough and quick enough to be like, Kevin, I think you're going crazy. and steer the ship back on track. Like you know me enough and you care about me enough that you'll say honest things to me enough that I think you don't feel ever bad about being a bad friend or something. You're always a good friend. And I appreciate that. It's quite rare.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Good words, kind words for the morning, making the day feel more beautiful as we go. Yeah. And I guess that's one of the things that is really important for all of us to have genuine people around us, and that's what loneliness, maybe also the lack of purpose, because we want to, I guess instinctively, every human being wants the betterment for the human race.
Right.
And I guess some of us feel frustrated that we cannot act out our dreams, act out our, you know, our goals to actually get some of this work done. And many of us are out there already trying, Kevin. People are working in non-profit organizations and different type of foundations to try to get the work done, but it just seems like those plans aren't going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do you want to speak more on just the basic outline of what Anika is? Because I know our marketer, Vanny, here in Cambodia is going to be like, so what should I do? And then I can say, hey, Vanny, wait for, I don't know, however many minutes has been into this video. I can say, oh, scheisse. Well, see, this is crazy.